Hello friends, are you the person who wants to be instantly successful? Are you afraid of failing? If your answer is yes, then this book summary is for you. It is not only for you, but also for others like me. I am not an instant success, but sometimes feel afraid of failure. So today together we will remove this misunderstanding. Welcome friends, today's book summary is From Failure to Success, written by Martin Madej. Before you dive into this summary, if you are new on the channel, so subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon. So let's start. This summary tells us that failure is a part of our life. It will always be with us in our journey to be successful. This summary will also teach us how we can turn our failure into a success. How can you take challenges as an advantage? Even after this, you can keep moving forward. In this summary, real-life stories of many people have been told who failed but still moved forward and became successful in the end. Do you also have such a dream which you can achieve? It seems impossible to achieve. Are you afraid to even take the first step towards achieving your dream? What comes to your mind when you see yourself failing? Do you feel that you should give up or give up on yourself? We should give one more chance and move forward. If we fulfill our goals, then it becomes our identity and it becomes the purpose of our life. Fulfilling your dreams is not always easy. There are many challenges in fulfilling them which can stop us from achieving them. So it is certain that we will fail at one point or the other. Failure can sometimes break your courage. It can also make you look low in your own eyes. All the successful people have gone through this phase, so instead of accepting defeat, we too should take a step forward like those people, because failing is not a problem, but it is so there is a solution. In this, we will learn how to learn from our failures and how to improve ourselves from them. You will understand different types of failures and will also know how to deal with them. You will also learn about some mental strategies so that you can attract success. Will teach you how to deal with challenges with a healthy mindset. It will teach you how to develop such a mindset. Moreover, it will help you discover the power within you that every successful person needs. What is your definition of failure? Most people see failure in a negative light. They generally see it as an obstacle coming in the way of success. Failure is challenging. It may be possible, but it is important that we also see its positive side. Instead of seeing failure as an obstacle, we should see it as an opportunity to learn from it. If you redefine failure, then you will find that you can learn even better from the challenge. You will learn to deal with it. Most of the successful people do this because they consider failure as a stage on their path. That is why instead of being afraid of failure, they see it as a thrill or adventure. They face it by thinking about failure like this. They are able to take themselves out of their comfort zone. Due to this, successful people come to know about their weaknesses from which they are able to emerge and become a better person. A perfect example of this is Turia, who had undergone an amazing transformation after an accident. She had a stable job as a mining engineer. Along with this, she also had a loving partner. She had also been a Miss Earth contestant of Australia. Turia was born on September 20th, 11. She was invited to participate in a local ultra-marathon. She accepted the invitation. She arrived on time for the event. Unfortunately, she got caught in a bushfire in the middle of the race. Turia suffered several injuries to her body. Many parts of her body were burnt and 2 of her fingers had to be amputated. Despite all this, Turia continued to pursue her dreams. Instead of avoiding the marathon, she took part in it. She also completed many contests such as Ironman Australia competition and Ironman World Championship, which was held in Hawaii. Apart from this, Turia also worked for many big causes. He also climbed the Great Wall of China. He collected more than $22 lakh to help the poor. A year later, Turia announced her engagement with her life partner. Then she became a motivational speaker. Life will test you in many ways, but to achieve your goals, it is important that you are not afraid of failing. Rather, see it as an opportunity. Whenever you fail, try to understand what you can learn from it. Learn from it and move forward. Lesson 2: to deal with the fear of losing. Most people do not become what they want because of fear. Because of their fear, they remain stuck in the same situation and remain happy with what they have. They not only do not try to improve themselves, but also reduce their potential to insult other people. Give a chance. If you want to be successful, you should never be afraid of the growth that always happens. This will happen only when you stop thinking about what others think about you. Sidney Poitier has written about the turning of his life in his book Life Beyond Major. It is written about the point that this American actor was looking for a job of washing utensils in the newspaper. Then his eyes fell on an ad in which actors wanted was written. From this he came to know that an audition was going to be held in American Negro Theater. When he reached there, he went directly to the director, asked him to read a paragraph from the book. This was difficult for him because he had studied only for 1 year, due to which he was finding it difficult to read the paragraph. Seeing this, the director angrily threw him out and asked him to wash utensils. Sidney decided to look for a dishwashing job again. Then he realized that he had never told the director that he was looking for a dishwashing job, so the director would have seen him only as a dishwasher. So it is obvious that he himself would have valued her the same. At the same time, he stood up for himself, and Sidney decided that he would prove that he was more than a dishwasher. He decided that very day that he would become a director, and he would prove to himself that he could even become an actor. Sidney learned to read from a waiter while working as a dishwasher. After this, he thought of giving theater acting another chance. He got a leading role in a play. As soon as it became successful, his luck started shining. Sidney was an African actor who won the Best Actor award at the 1963 Academy Awards for his best role in the film Lilies of the Field. Sidney was an actor from the comedy film Stir Crazy. He was also the director of the film, which was the highest-grossing film. Apart from this, he also won an Academy Award which was given by the Academy of Motion Arts and Sciences. President Barack Obama honored him with the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2009. All this is because Sidney was determined that he would show that director he can become an actor. Lesson 3: Don't let your ego dominate you. The fear of failure often comes from pride in oneself. Many people stay in their own comfort zone because they are afraid that other people will see them failing. To be successful, it is important to look at failure as a period of self-discovery. Whatever mistakes you make will reveal what your weaknesses are, what your strengths are, what things you need to learn. You will achieve all this. You will find that if you leave your ego, no one cares how much you have struggled, they only see your success. If you look stupid in front of someone, if someone makes fun of you, then you also laugh with them. Develop a good sportsman spirit. Keep showing them that making mistakes is normal because you are a human being who is constantly learning. Your self-worth does not increase or decrease by comparing yourself with any person or achievement, but it increases by continuously learning. You should make your learning the first goal. You should never compare yourself with others because it can reduce their confidence and can also reduce your desire to move forward. Mostly we only see our success. We are afraid to accept the mistakes which were a part of this path. We often underestimate our skills. That is, we underestimate them. There is only one solution for this. That is to have courage and believe in yourself. Take deep breaths. Move forward quickly to accomplish the goal. Lesson 4: Change your state of mind. It is very difficult to change negative emotions into positive ones. It is absolutely wrong to think that everything will be fine after thinking positive. That is why this is not the best solution to any problem. If you want to change your mental state, then you will have to take small steps to go against it. You will have to learn how to distract or remove yourself from problems. Do such things in which a lot of focus is needed. It can help in reducing your negative emotions. In this, talking to a good friend or going for a walk can also evolve. Once you get back your positive mindset, you will be able to solve that problem. Every person's approach is different, so find out which thing will prove to be the best for you. Accepting anything, i.e. acceptance, is the thing through which you can get out of being a disruptor. It is possible that things may not go the way you want, but the best way to face them is to be flexible about the coming changes. Whether you keep thinking bad or accept the change and move ahead, you have to understand that you have no control over how life goes. It is not possible that often you do not change life, but life changes you. Lesson 5: Develop a passion in you. Passion means that strong willpower which will keep pushing you to move forward even after many challenges, giving a feeling of achievement. Your mental strength improves. It teaches you how you can remain happy even after challenges. Even after failing many times, you can move forward. It is obvious that you will not achieve anything immediately. You should have passion which will help you move forward. When you make a new goal, stick to it, especially when you feel that you should leave it. This will keep you motivated. It will help you no matter what happens. To develop passion, it is important that you are inspired from within. We can move forward from our challenges because of our passion. You should not give up even after difficulties. Only then you will be successful in your career. All this will be possible only because of your courage, hard work, and passion. You may find yourself in many such situations which force you to underestimate yourself, but to be successful, you have to keep reminding yourself of this. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Be passionate and dedicated to achieving it. Embrace the process. If you have passion, no one will be able to stop you from becoming successful. Lesson 6: give up if it's a dozen. It seems normal to you as a human being. With great difficulty, we are able to know how the rules made in the society influence us. We have grown up hearing that to live a good life, we have to go through many difficult stages. We have always known that to be born is to study. Working, building a family, retiring, and then dying is life. Due to this, we are still living our lives under pressure. It is very difficult for us to fulfill the expectations of others. Living life in a good way does not mean that we are not in the society. Rather, it means that we should live our life according to ourselves. If we only do what people want from us, we will always be unhappy, so we should always do what is most valuable to us. Be a good person. Often we are jealous of seeing the perfect life of famous influencers, but we do not know the truth behind their every post. Anna and Neil had given the reason for leaving social media in their deleted blog. She is a 19-year-old famous Instagram earns. She has more than 6 lakh followers. Till now she has uploaded around 2,000 photos in her account. Her jobs wanted her to wear beautiful clothes and go to a good location and post her photos. All this is just to attract sponsors. Some people would have considered it to be the best job, but he believed something else. Despite everything being so good, he decided to leave this job. He later told that everything had started dominating him, and he wanted to go far away from the reality world. Her work was putting pressure on her to live a perfect life where she had to hide her shortcomings. Her account only shows that people live in an imaginary world which is very different from real life. This story just tells that your life is successful only when it is on the path of reality. Realize that she is not happy with it. She noticed that even after having so much money, she does not feel happy. To reach success, you must have a solid foundation for what you are going to do. What does it mean to you? Make sure that when you find it, life feels like life. You can feel fulfilled in every way. Don't chase the dreams that others have. This will only increase your pressure, so make sure you know what you really want from your life. Work hard to achieve it. Enjoy your journey. Once you achieve it, you will know that success is yours. The meaning of everything in this world comes from one's own definition. Nothing can be more important than this. Someone has dreamed a dream for himself and has fulfilled it. If you like the things written in this book, then this book summary. Like the video and subscribe to the channel so that you can listen to more book summaries. Let's meet again with book summary.